Greetings, mortals. Yes, I've started with actual greetings rather than just randomly hoping I've cut the video properly. I've spent several more hours in-game, thank you autosave, grabbing more supplies. Most of my crew is currently on Mothership. Why? Mostly supplies. We'll talk about it. So right now, obviously I have the big control room, the bridge, which is a 3-person crew. I have a high explosive factory, which makes a lot of high explosive missiles very quickly. And I also put a lot of money into getting the hypercoil factory, which apparently puts copper and copper into copper to make hypercoils. They are super expensive. I've literally just built this. And obviously the medium reactor core. I'm basically spending a lot of money, most of my money, now I'm saying that, into getting all of the blueprints unlocked. Blueprints are a massive, massive priority. We also need more of these. Probably on the back, actually, now I'm looking at it. Yeah, so we need blueprints are a massive, massive priority. If I can get them all unlocked, I can start building my ships properly. Because as you know, I'm missing one. You shouldn't know that. Why is this one not jumped? Whatever. So the Lofi, the Speedle, and the Lapsus all need to be sent into combat. I am currently after these 3 marked targets. They are the tier 6s. That'll get me up to 460 points? Is it 460? 460 points, I think, which gets me more crew. So it's time to start building more ships. Is it 460? Tier 7 gets me to 610 tier 7. Ooh. Where's this going to take me? That's easy. I can do that one dead easy. What's this? Visit Omega Talica Day? Isn't that where it came from? Let's take that too. Whatever. But yeah, we are needing to do a lot of things. An awful lot of things. And I want to get all the blueprints. But we're going to go kill some more things. Because I can get another couple of 100 points. That's a lot more crew on the ground, as it were. And all those crew would be absolutely amazing. Because I need them for a new ship. It's time to get our next tier of ship on the field. The ship is going to be the Destroyer class. It's still being built. I'm not the best builder. But I am trying. How much do the hypercoils go for? 18k for 120. Okay, let's do that. Then I'm going to pause and actually see how much these cost when they go. It looks like it takes two coils and 1 piece of copper for every hypercoil. 2 coils and 1 piece of copper for every hypercoil, which means it is 5 pieces of copper for every hypercoil. 5 pieces of copper, 5 pieces of copper is give or take. Gimme. About 40 a piece, so we're looking at 200 per coil. And the average one coil is 150. So I'm losing a bit of money on those, to be fair. I am losing a bit of money on the hypercoils. We're only going to be using hypercoils, I think, to prepare for building. So we're going to keep that low and whatever. But there you go. It was a good test. We did a test. It's an issue. So don't spend the hypercoils, just spend the regular coils. Now let's go and get our war on and start getting some of those happy, tasty murders. Because delicious. The biggest problem I'm going to have with my fleet, the absolute biggest problem is, obviously if I had all this crew, which is I think like 40, 50 people, on one ship, that's a lot of firepower and weaponry in one area. A single ship could probably happily destroy this entire sector at my current level, give or take, if I've just got the right stuff unlocked. I don't, but I probably could do it. These ships are designed as a small assault fleet / squadron. Individually, they're not that strong, but they can obviously hit from multiple sides. But if I combine these two together, that might be like 6 layers of shielding. And, you know, cannons and missiles and lasers. It'd be a lot of damage I could put onto a single ship. Again, I'm not the best builder, but I could easily do that. But of course, with 3 things like this is really weak. These 2 are still kind of weak. Obviously, they are designed to take a few hits on the armour. But it makes it more interesting because there's a high chance I could lose ships. And also, when I get to tier 8, if you die, you die. If the cockpit goes down, the ship gets recycled and given a new name. So soon the fleet will grow and everyone will have issues. I apologise for that. I just suddenly realised that the recording sound was suddenly a lot higher than expected. That's going to be a lovely thing to change in post-production. Let's carry on. Our first assault is 2. Okay, go. Change. Okay, I want you to hit the centre. I want you to break. You go round. Actually, no, you're going to have to hit from the front. Solid. Turn. Hit from the side. What is it? It's a wisp. Okay, hit that. Where's the cockpit? There from the centre. Go around the side. These are not the best for manoeuvrability. They need like at least one more engine on the front, I'm sad to say. Well, we can get there. Okay. Hit that. Hit that. Move in. I don't know why I don't really care too much about the ships. Obviously, certain parts I do. The biggest issue we have in production right now is we just don't have enough reactor parts. And reactor parts are kind of hard to get because most reactors on enemy ships are next to the cockpit, so we're probably going to go straight through this thing. Now, the EMPing we're putting out is bringing down enemy ships significantly, not really doing the damage, but we are keeping ships happily drunk. Putting down the cutthroat. Turn. Keep that shield going. See, it's being EMP'd. That we might actually lose the front of that ship. Turn. Why are you ramming them? Take out the guns. Okay, move into the cockpit from the rear. Oh, the Lapsus just lost the reactor. And that's the issue. The reactor just went down. The Lapsus isn't a good ship anymore. Oh my god, Lapsus, why? And that's going to cost resources. Look at it, I have spare resources, but you know, it's still an annoyance. It's still a major annoyance. Oh my god, Lapsus. Look at the cannons don't need ammo, but even so, Lapsus. And another thing we have, like I say, we just don't do the damage. We need more firepower. Oh my god, Lapsus. It was the first target. Okay, the Lapsus is going to be rebuilt because everything's gone. Do you not have anything useful? Where's your... Like, seriously, where is your... There's a fire extinguisher. Oh my god. Oh, there goes a lot of my resources. Carefully squirreled away resources. You go... Also, a lot of crew are dead, aren't they? Okay, abandon that. And yeah, that's the issue we have. Ships exploding in the night. Oh, there's no doors. Oh my god, how much crew died? I lost half the crew! So yeah, it might be active time to rebuild the Lapsus. It might be active time to rebuild the Lapsus. And as you can see, this is the design. I think I just tried to show it there. There is a design going on for the actual. There it is. Destroyer. This is the destroyer bit. As you see, there's no mid thing, and I'm not a big fan of the shape right now. Like the front bit is a bit meh, but it has it has 2 big heavy blasters. It has 4 disruptors. It has 2 small laser blasters behind that, and then it has at the back. It has 2 missile and mine launchers, and like a self-contained area for a engine assembly based around an engine room. This is what we have for the destroyer. It's not big. I think it might be the next tier frigate, but we have it. And that's all we have, because this was bad. This was super bad. Great. I'm down to 2 on 2. And my ships are only just equal. Thank you so much for our let's get all of our crew situation. I guess let's hit target number 2. Thank you, Lapsus. 2 shields are needed for this bloody thing. Ooh. I just found a ship graveyard. Oh my gods. This is literally a ship graveyard. I am bringing this ship over right meow. And I'm going to go grab it all. So give me a second. The mothership is actually arriving. Yeah, the mothership is actually arriving. Oh, the crew just stopped manning the cockpit. Of course it did. And we're going to go see what we can see. Guys, I'd like for you to actually be, you know, doing things. While I'm waiting for my crew, let's actually have a look. Are any of these actually useful? I don't think so. I think most of these will just be spares and repairs, if I'm honest. I don't see any... God, there's some big pieces here. I don't see anything useful. I don't see anything useful at all. But if I take it all, that's a huge amount more steel I don't have to get for myself. So we are salvaging this entire sector, and then I have to go and get the lapsus. So this very slow speed of 15 over here. When it gets here, let's start destroying everything. Thanks, lapsus. You've ruined the plan. All right, let's actually have a look-see. I genuinely think, however, most of this is just going to straight up be metal. Like even this, it looks nice, but it's just pure pieces of metal and armour. That's how much you'll actually get. Yeah, it's just metal plating. So, I don't think we're going to get anything good out of it. We're going to get a lot of metal plating, which of course is useful, but it's not the most useful. So, yeah, there's nothing here. There's nothing really here. It's nice that it exists for a bit of flavour. Oh, that's a shield gen. There might be some salvageable things, but odds are this is going to be mostly nothing. Yeah, also it's going to be mostly just nothing, sadly, just metal. But I'm willing to believe, so I'm going to be here for the next, I'd say an hour. So good luck, guys. I'll be here for an hour. It is interesting watching entire ships just get completely and totally cut down. Like your crew go out in little cutters, they grab resources, the big beams come along and take everything out. As you can see, the crew are desperately trying to keep some of these things running, then they just stop because they hate life. It's just, I love watching things melt. Not my ships, not like the Lapsus, which has in fact melted, but enemy ships, or random things I've found. Of course, after I've done all of this, I then have to go and repair the Lapsus. But, yeah, I think there's only a couple of pieces of ship which actually have shield generators and things on them. Most of this is metal, and I'm debating how long I actually do want to be here. I think it's cool, I think it's exciting, I think it's more of a, look, see, there's another piece of this ship over here, like the same thing, shield gen, and I think I'm not going to be here for too much longer, because this is just going to be metal, which is kind of cool, but not really. It's cool to look at, it's not cool to be here. So we're going to just take all of this, repair the Lapsus, go to war, and then we'll see what happens. The Lofi is fine. The Lapsus has changed somewhat. I've put 2 shield gens up to try and take a bit more brunt damage. I have put a missile launcher at the back. It's not going to be the best, but it should give a bit more firepower. The 2 cannons, they were okay, but they weren't doing enough. So if I fire some missiles off, that should be better. It does mean, however, that the Lapsus may or may not be a priority target. I don't quite know. We're about to find out, so I'm going to say hello to the locals. That's what's about to happen. Helloing is about to happen. And that always means the Lapsus explodes. Let's see if that happens again. Alright, let's get our odds on. Let's see how well we do this time. I'm hoping for usefulness. Okay, we're actually moving too fast. Come on, go, go, go. What's the target? What's the target? We have a regular, okay. One-on-one. I'd like for you to missile the side of the cockpit, so I would like for you to stay that kind of range. I'd like for you to push it from the front. I don't really care what you do or do not kill. You are the tank. And you are, of course, going to just straight up punch through it, Chewie. You have better EMP capabilities. The missiles are firing. Come on, missile. Take out the cockpit. Missed. Of course I did. It's ramming me. Interesting. Single missile now would destroy it. Are you firing a missile? Where's the crew? Fire the missile! Are But yeah, the front alarm obviously will always go down. Oh, I've been EMP'd more than they have. Interesting. Well, we are pushing through, as you can see. I have more EMP than you do. How's this done? Okay, Lapsus is fine. Resources are required. Speedle now turns round and engages this one. So the targets are much better. Obviously, this was a much weaker target. I'm also shooting crewmen, apparently, with point defense. Oh my god, we are genocidal. Yeah, we are doing stuff. Okay, push in. You go round to the side. Let's go. And Lofi, just grab whatever you can from there. That'll be used to resupply and rearm. And there we are. Good. And everything we take from these will always be important stuff. We need cockpits. We need reactors. We need important things. But another target down. I think I like the new version of the Lapsus. However, it will require resupplying more frequently because the only production facility is back at Mothership. Coolios. Now, while I'm actually travelling with this small squad, which is not in formation whatsoever, well done, Lofi, there's a couple of things I want to talk about, and I don't know how long I've been recording for, because it says right now 1 hour and a half, because I got a snack halfway through. I'm going to be starting a war. Where? Probably with the locals, like with the Fringe Resistance. We obviously have the Cabala's Soul, the Fringe Resistance, which gets really powerful up here, and the Monolith Cooperative and the Centauri Imperium. Now, I won't be hanging out too much with these guys unless I start going to their sectors. You don't need to do their missions. You don't need to do their missions. Just killing ships of a high tier gives you obviously the resources from the ship and also fame. What I really need is fame, not the reputation. So killing a tier 7 ship of theirs will still give me fame because I've killed a tier 7 ship. So I'm debating starting a war with them. I'm also, this is a big one, going to be sending back the Lofi and the Speedle to the previous zones. So I went obviously to here, and obviously I start off over here. I'll send my crew back to these two and do all the missions off camera. That means I'll be getting a lot of money and a little bit of resource. I don't really care about the resource, but a lot of money, which I'll be using to get the rest of the blueprints, which will give us access to building good ships. Of course, we still need the crew to crew the ships, but I want to get the blueprints prepped, so I will have a good source of money in preparation for our fleet. Oh my god, I hate how you guys look. You're literally blocking the missile launchers. Anyway, let's go kill some more, get some more of this, and then we'll have a decision to make, I guess. Decisioning. Oh, look at them coming in as little lovely red dots. More glory for me, less glory for them. Contact that one. What is it? A moth. Oh, it's actually a tier 5 contact. Okay, you two both hit that. Lapsus, keep going. You'll be hitting the second one. Oh, it's missile firing too. Ooh, that's actually going to do some damage. My point defense up the rear of the ship. Okay, you're going to straight up kill the Marigold. Cool, I guess. And you're going to try and get round it. And you're going to weather the front. There we go. There we are. Actually, sorry, take out the shield gen. I don't really care if it lives or dies. Take out the shield gen. The front of the armor's gone. We have some damage on the rear. Let's try to stop us. Hit the engine. Hit the reactor. There we are. Little bit of damage. How are you doing over here? Oh my god. We need a bigger reactor, I think. It's not loading fast enough. Yeah, definitely need a bigger reactor. Also, my crew appear to not be, you know, manning anything. The gunners, which are the purple guys, are not appearing to be gunning. Interestingly enough. And obviously it would work if they were manning something right now. What the hell, guys? Absolutely bloody useless. Bloody useless. What was that crap? How much crew is in this thing? How many gunners do I have? I have enough gunners. And I have another target. That'll be a tier 7. You two hurry up and get back down here. Go. We can't even salvage whatever's... There's nothing left of this. We don't even need to salvage that. Oh my gods. So, you know, just small things. Issues. Bloody issues. Little bugger's just engaged itself. What is this? Cleansing Whisper. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 small lasers. 1 big laser. Oh, a beam. And a shield gen. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Looks like we'll have to do a divide and conquer. Both sides hit it now. I'd like for you to missile the crap out of the rear engines if you can. But keep out of range. And that's going to be a bit hard for you because of what you are, but keep out of range if you can. Yeah, go straight through the centre. There we are. Push through this one. Then push through that shield gen there. There we go. How's that doing? It's holding. The front's gone, but the front always goes. It's designed to go. It's an armour block. Another shield gen gone. Push through. Come on. And again. Push through again. Good size that cockpit. Okay. Come on. One more hit. Oh, crap, I've turned. How are we doing? Shield's holding. Good. I'm going to take out the pirate stations too. Oh, the pirate station are tier 2, tier 6. And I had a look. We only get 410, not 460 from tier 6. So even if I get all the pirate stations now, all I get is their lovely, juicy resources. Which, you know, I'll still take. But I kind of wanted more. Come on, kill the control room. All 3 of them need to die. And gone. And now we can salvage whatever's left. Which is going to be reactors and big engines. We need anything which looks kind of cool.